Hello, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I am here to talk about people's desire and need to own and possess gold jewelry. There are some who wonder, why do people have such a need for gold jewelry as a possession? Well, I am here to explain why. Well, as little children, through that whole growth stage of conditioning, many watch programs, films, and movies that depict the very successful and, in fact, the most successful people to possess gold jewelry. Let me explain. Do you remember watching films growing up? It might be of a variety of type, but things pertaining to kings, queens, conquerors, rulers, and more. And those such people who are in power apparently possessed a whole lot of jewelry. I can remember watching Cleopatra films, Julius Caesar films, Moses films, and other stuff about the Roman Empire. And it seems that the very wealthy elite possessed and owned gold jewelry, and they were, of course, seen wearing it at any given time. But on the other hand, when you saw the poor, the peasants, and the broke of societies, they did not have gold jewelry on. In fact, they did not even own it because it was too expensive. Yeah, you would see those such poor people wearing common robes, and some of them was dirty. Yeah. So people could distinguish between rich people and poor people even at a very early age based on them viewing that, as far as seeing successful people and people that were poor or impoverished. Yeah, little kids are very, very intelligent and they can determine those things, especially when they watch films or see people in general out and about. They notice that, oh, this person is wearing gold jewelry and this other person isn't, so that person must have a lot of money. That is in the conditioning frame of mind. Everyone as children starts off watching programs on on TV and at the movies, and so you get a general idea and an expanded idea as to who is successful and who is not. And I know little kids do not necessarily know that gold is extremely precious or rare. They just know that rich people have it and poor people don't based on their observations. Yeah. So what builds this need for people to want to have gold jewelry for themselves? Well, people want to have gold jewelry, people want to own gold jewelry, and people want to wear gold jewelry because it is associated with success and it gets you attention as far as positive notoriety goes. Yeah, if you're wearing gold jewelry out, people will notice you and say, oh, look at this guy, look at this woman. They have on gold jewelry, so they must be successful. Now, no one is going to see a person wearing gold jewelry and say and think that they are poor, suffering, and struggling, because that very substance material is in association with those that have rather than those that have not. Yeah. So if people possess gold jewelry, they're going to want to be acknowledged for being amongst those that have achieved a degree of success in life, because then they are categorized as being successful. Yeah, I know there are other cases where guys like me might want to wear it because it attracts pretty women, but I have one main pretty woman, so I'm only trying to attract her. But, you know, for the sake of trying to pick up girls in some bar, there are guys that would put on nice gold jewelry and go out because they figure that females would be more attracted to them because of that such precious, shiny, reflective metal substance of a metallic. Yeah. Even if you're an ugly guy and you go out and you're wearing some nice jewelry, such as a nice gold watch, gold chain, gold medallion, then you know that you're going to gain the woman's attention faster than if you weren't wearing that jewelry. And that's if you're trying to use that substance that way. But either way, it's going to get you attention that you want. Yeah, people do not wear gold jewelry because they want bad attention, negative attention, or a negative reflection upon themselves. They want to be known as being successful and wealthy to a certain extent. Hey, but in a lot of cases, some people that wear gold jewelry are poor and broke just the same, but they don't want to project a poor image to the general public. Nevertheless, so they wear that jewelry in order to feel better about themselves and great about themselves. Yeah. You know, the way I see it, I think that if you are confident with yourself and secure with yourself based on your own merit and entirely, then you can get on in life and get along just fine without having any type of added trinket that would make you appear to be better than someone else that way. That's the way I look at it. Hey, and nowadays you can get fake gold, which looks exactly like the real gold. You cannot tell these days. So there might be people wearing fake gold anyway, but naturally people are going to think it's real. They're going to be like, wow, that person has a lot of nice jewelry. I want to be like them, or I want to possess that type of jewelry. Either way, that's positive attention, but there are those that would be jealous of some people seen wearing gold jewelry. They'll say, hey, I hope that person get robbed. I hope that person loses their jewelry. I hate them. You know, in those cases, you know, you call it player hating, but nevertheless, it's still positive attention because they are jealous of those that have what they want. So a lot of people wearing that jewelry would feed off of that type of negative energy too and just say, oh, this person is a player hater. They hate me because of this. Yeah, you know, I'm fly. I'm dope. I'm wearing this dope chain. Oh, folks, I had to introduce one of my pieces. This is the African symbol, but this is costume jewelry. Yeah, it is not real, but nevertheless, I wear it because of its symbolic nature. If I had this and if this was real, I would be able to buy Africa with all these stones. Nevertheless, it's a nice piece of jewelry, whether it's fake or real. Yeah. Yeah, when people see me out with it, they'll say, hey, he's wearing a nice African piece. He's in touch with his heritage. And that's all, you know, because it's not real, because I don't necessarily need it to be real, because it's nice and I appreciate it for that. Yeah. Well, folks, thanks for hanging out with Detroit Miracle, and I'd appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions to my channel. Peace out, folks.